everyone, it's Grizz. I'm out on the monster. It's a big bad monster. And yeah, I've just done my day's work. I've just finished my first day back at work since my holiday. It really didn't feel like a holiday. Why didn't it feel like a holiday? It didn't feel like a holiday because I flipping managed to injure myself in the process of working on the bikes. I had managed to flipping do my shouldering, banging flipping bearings out of the hub for the Punisher. Felt absolutely fine actually when I was doing it. But the next morning I woke up and I couldn't move my arm. So that really put a real dampener on the holiday for me, because the time was set aside really not as a holiday, but time so I could get on and get all the bikes sorted, get the Punisher sorted, get the 916 sorted, and Taffy's bike. I wanted to get them all finished and MOT'd and serviced and all those lovely things. And yeah, I didn't get very far, but on a plus note, we did manage to virtually finish Taffy's bike together. So that is really cool, and I'm really happy for that. But I've still yet to sort out the 916 or the Punisher. As I said, I banged out the hub bearings, but I need to get the bearings pressed in, and I also need to wait for a part to arrive, which is on order, so I don't know how long that's going to take, but I will get there. It was a bit disappointing. I was in a lot of pain. I also managed to end up getting a bit sick again, which wasn't really a great way to spend my time off, but there we go. Such is life. Such is flipping life. But yeah, what glorious flipping weather this is, and how lucky are we for this break in the weather, because it's absolutely stonking. Being a bit cheeky there on the roundabout. Sols people, good people, didn't pull out on me, thank you. So my shoulder's not really 100%, although it's good enough to ride. I'm going to be a little bit more sensible, not throw it around quite so much. Still a little bit weak, tiny bit weak and painful, so yeah, I'm going to be careful with the old riding on this evening on the way home. But first and foremost, I mean, guys, it's the start of British UK summertime. Yeah, the summer is here, and what a way to christen it. I mean, yesterday wasn't really very nice, which was actually the first day of summer, but the second day of summer has been gorgeous. Not a cloud to be seen, and wall-to-wall sunshine. So can't complain at that, can we? This bike is such a buzz. It's such a lovely bike to ride. It makes you want to kind of poon it all the time. But I'm going to show some restraint and be sensible and look after myself and not pull my shoulder out of the socket again. But yeah, I really don't know what's wrong with the shoulder. It's weird. I've had a bad shoulder for quite some time, and yeah, it seemed to have come to a bit of a head, but it's easing off a bit now, and I'm feeling a bit happier with it. Guys, sorry there's not been a lot of videos as late. I've just been really trying to kind of get things done and get on top of stuff. A lot of it though, sadly, is kind of stuff that you probably want to see, like Taffy's bike being sorted and working on the Punisher and sorting out the 916 ready for its MOT. There's not really actually a great deal to do on the 916, but yeah, where are all the vids? Well, like I said, I've just been wanting to try and get it all done and finished and completed, and then get some MOTs on the bikes and then get them up for sale. That's been my main focus, and it's very hard for me to keep putting videos out and actually make some good progress with everything. I know a lot of you are kind of pretty well educated on the makings of the videos and maybe how long a process and slow a process it is, but for those that don't, I reassure you it's a very slow process. What could be like an hour's worth of work on the bike can turn into maybe 3 or 4 hours worth of work when I decide to record it all, you know. So from that standpoint, it's not really very productive me making videos to keep some videos going up on the channel and keep you guys updated on everything. And I guess you know, I feel bad because I start off these build series and I want to kind of keep videos going regularly, but yeah, then it's now kind of turning into more of a I need to get a bike or two kind of sold, and that has been my focus. So yeah, I can only apologise for the lack of it. Don't know where she was indicating because the turning isn't until here. Now these roads are just getting so bad. I'm going to start taking an alternative route home because this here is just so bad. It's this area is called Banwell, and those that know it will know that it's a problem area. And Grizz is going to get himself into problems here in a minute. So yeah, Banwell is just a nightmare, and now it seems more people are kind of hitting the road, probably getting back to work more so, and probably also out socialising a bit more because all these lockdown rules have changed a bit now, haven't they? So yeah, it's getting so busy on the roads. I mean, it's good, I like to see it as well, but it's a pain to ride in and drive in. Got to be so careful and cautious as well because things get busy, people don't maybe do the observations they should, maybe me including. So yeah, be careful people. We've got the bank holiday weekend coming up as well, and I'm sure the roads are going to be stacked. So please take care if you're out and about, guys. I don't wish to be a kind of Grizz safety kind of information video, but I just want to see us all have some fun and get home to talk about it. But yeah, so take care. It's getting really busy on the roads here. Look at it. Yeah, so build videos, there's not been so many done. I've got like a bit going on with the Punisher, which I started recording, and then my shoulder packed up. I've got one to piece together for, oh god, let me start again. I've got one video to piece together for Taffy's bike, which will basically be the last video of the build series because hers, all the work is done. But yeah, it's I guess it's been a frustrating time for me because I really want to keep videos coming out, but I need to get things done. Basically, that's the bottom line of it all. Just going, waiting, going, not going. Yeah, fun and games. I'm so tired, really, to be honest. I'm so flipping tired and exhausted, to be honest with you guys. I had quite a rough week last week, not only with my shoulder, but I just started to feel run down again. I was forced to rest come the end. That's always the way it is with me. Sadly, I'm not really very good at resting up and taking it steady. I just keep going, and then eventually something goes a little bit wrong for me. There we go. That's enough of all that. That's a flipping enough of all of that. I've heard it all before. Grizz's health problems. But thank you. But anyway, what a glorious evening. It actually makes a massive difference riding home like this and not not to be freezing cold, not to have my hands falling off and my legs being like ice cubes. Yeah, what an amazing thing, and we've been waiting for this. The British summertime is here, guys. It's here, look at it, the sun's out, I've got warmth on my legs. Oh, it's so good. So flipping good. And let's have some fun, guys. Let's get out and enjoy it. Get out on your bikes and flip and enjoy it. I might talk about being careful, I just want you all to get home. But let's have some fun, and let's get home, and let's enjoy it, and let's make this summer a good one. We've all been cooped up, so we could all do with a good ride. Right, I'm going to pull in here. This is one of my spots I like to take pictures. It's not a particularly amazing spot, but it's a spot. And why not? That's what I say, and it's good sunlight. Look at it. Quick pick, and we'll go. Will the bike fall over? It's quite far. But anyway, she's looking glorious. She sounds glorious. It's a bloody good bike, this. It's a lot of fun. I don't think I will be keeping it. Let's say that much. I don't think so. I like it, but I don't think I'm going to be keeping it. I think it will be going up for sale. When, I'm not sure. But yeah. Oops. I accidentally took a photo without wanting to take a photo. It's kind of like, I think it's leaning over too far now. I'm trying to get a picture with loads of cars in the background. It's flipping hard, and my shadow. Right. Oh. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Someone that maybe knew me. I should wave, shouldn't I, really? It's most inconsiderate. It's most flipping inconsiderate. When someone drives by, and you're parked up taking photos of your motorcycle, maybe you should bloody well wave. Oh, get it off the hump. Right, shouldn't lean over so much now. Might look a bit better. Twerking the front. It's all about, apparently, it's all about twerking the front. You got to have the front straight, apparently. Front twerked, tweaked. I don't know. It's beautiful sun though. Look at that on the bike. It is such a good sunny evening. Kerboom! Boom! Best shots! Boom! I don't really quite know how to get a good angle for this bike, taking the photos. But it's a glorious looking bike. I'm really loving the Ducati red. I'm falling back in love with the red Ducati again, just like the 1299. It makes me really miss the 1299, and I could really, very happily, out of all the bikes I've had over the years, believe it or not, the Ducati 1299 is one of the bikes I miss the most. Yeah, it was an awesome bike. Let's go before we get stuck. Right. Yeah, the 1299 was just awesome. The 1299 Panigale I'm talking about, sorry. Yeah, that was just an awesome bike. I loved that, and I missed that. It was a very expensive bike. It did actually worry me quite a lot when I used to start it each morning and smoke would bellow out of it. That wasn't good. Right, I think we need a national speed limit area. I'm going to go steady because my shoulder is a little bit okay, so just steady. National speed limit experience. sounds a bit better because horsey, sorry. Yeah, hopefully the audio sounds a bit better because I've actually got my external mic on today and it makes quite a difference. It actually gives a more of a, I think, a realistic impression of how this bike sounds. But it is a very impressive bike. Now here is the one that caused some debate. It's, I think, see, this is obviously is a railway. It's got a railway line going over the top of it, and yeah, it's a bridge. But I'm not riding through a bridge. Can you ride through a bridge? You can't ride through a bridge. I've just rode through a tunnel, surely. So yeah, is that a bridge or is that a tunnel? Because lots of people think it's riding through a bridge, and I don't see how I rode through a bridge because there's a tunnel there. So I think it's a tunnel. Answers on a postcard. Did I just ride through a bridge or did I ride through a tunnel? So yeah, silliness. I'm only lurking around. To be quite honest with you, I couldn't really care less if you think it's a bridge or a tunnel. I rode through it. It's fun. I revved my motorcycle and no one got hurt. Thank you. So yeah, that's my outlook basically. So yeah, 1299. Yeah, this bike really does make me want to go back and buy a proper sports bike in red Ducati. It makes me want to buy a red Ducati again. So yeah, I mean, this bike just does, I love it, but I don't think it's really, oh, the lights are out, maybe? That's strange. I don't think it's fully for me. I do love it, but I think the Punisher is the same riding position, so I think I'm just going to get that same experience. It's also quite poppy, bangy bike to ride. So yeah, the only difference is that this is a 2015 and the Punisher is what, a 1994 on the Fireblade, converted Fireblade. Two totally different bikes, but similar riding positions. And as I said before, I love my sports bike, so I think a sports bike is going to come. I think it will. And I don't know, there's one other thing I've been thinking about this late on the whole subject of what to keep and what to sell. I've been thinking about the 916 and been thinking like I could restore it and put it back to its original red. Would that be wrong to do? Should I just leave it alone and sell it? Or should I like put it back to red and increase its value and maybe keep it longer? I don't know, but yeah, I have such silly ideas. I think really the best thing to do is just to sell them all. Apart from the Punisher definitely is not being sold. That's my baby that I've been trying to buy back for ages. But yeah, whatever. I'm tired of talking and thinking about it. Don't underestimate this bike. This bike is actually a very quick bike. Don't think that it's all about just the poppy croppy bang bang and a little bit of attitude, something that sounds nice and looks cool. This bike performs well. The engine is actually pretty much all you need really for the road, you know, without going supersonic speeds. But this thing is not a slouch. It doesn't flip and hang around. Suspension when I first got on it was way too soft for me. and I stiffened it up, and it made a massive difference. It really rewarded me with a really pleasant ride, and bags of confidence in the front and the back. I know what's going on. The brakes I cannot fault again. Yeah, I think this bike is a wonderful bike, but it's just not the bike I think I want to keep from a standpoint of 2 bike ownership. Like I said, I want to be, you know, focused on what I want. Really, me buying a Ducati 1299 would be completely irresponsible, and I really shouldn't be doing that, so I will be avoiding that if I can. If you see me buy a 1299, you have the rights to say, Grizz, you're truly responsible. I doubt it's going to happen. It's a fun bike, no two ways about it, but I'm looking, this is what I want out of the Punisher. It's going to give me the same level of fun, and the same experience, so yeah. I'm sorry, Monster, I do actually flipping love you, but I'm flipping going to let you go, in exchange for something else I'm going to love. We're going to fill that kind of gap, you know, a different kind of riding experience. I want, you know, this kind of riding position, and I want a sports bike riding position. That's what I want. I still am actually really very torn as what to do, and I just can't work things out properly. But I will, okay? What I really wanted last week was to have that week off and get all the bikes finished and MOT'd and take them out for a ride and just kind of store that information in my head and kind of equate as to what would be the best thing for me next, or to keep or to sell, whatever. And I'm frustrated that I haven't been able to do that, but there we go. So join me on the next one when I try and piece that a bit more together, and yeah, I'll bring you some other videos, some build vlog videos, and we'll see you on the next one. So that's enough for me. Lots of love to you all. Speak to you soon. Bye. See ya. Bye.